Hello, hello. What's all this then?
You're bugging my throat.
Hello, everybody. I'm Carson, aka Nintendo Coke Bear, and I'm the voice of Sinister Strange from the Lynxy Series, created by Lucas Green. If you don't know what that is, it's a MS Paint cartoon series that I've been voicing a funny little evil sorcerer man. Now, I auditioned for lots of stuff on Casting Call Club, which is how I got on this show, but this Sinister Strange character just caught my attention with his red, piercing eyes, so I thought, oh, well, this looks fun. It's like a classic villain archetype, a menacing British accent. So one of my, 5 unique voices is just, I'm evil, and I want to do evil things, so that's what I'm going to do, and you are my arch rival. And so that, I basically sent that as my audition, and I really didn't think that I was gonna get the part because it's so over the top and silly, and I didn't know. But actually, the show itself is kinda over the top and silly, so it fits pretty perfectly. And now, whenever I see this character, I automatically think of him as a part of me, and I can hear his voice in my mind whenever I see him. So, as a young and inexperienced voice actor, I'm very happy to be a part of this. Anyway, welcome to my first ever Q&A video. Now, normally I wouldn't do Q&A videos because if you had a question, I'd most likely just answer it in the comment section that you put it in. But my friend, the creator of the Lynxy Series, Lucas Green, asked me to do this Q&A on the topic of my role as Sinister Strange. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing this on 1 hour of sleep. I have no idea why, but I'm feeling my energy up. So if I sound tired and excited at the same time, that's why. Let's go! First question from Lucas Green. Which season did I like better? Season 6 or Season 7? So far we're only halfway through Season 7, and I like its sense of humor a lot more than I did Season 6. And I feel like that's mostly on my part because I was dropped into the middle of this series that I had no prior knowledge of in Season 6. And it took me a while to understand what was going on. And then Season 7, I felt comfortable with the character, enough to kind of make him my own. Season 6 was a bit more serious if you compare it to my favorite episode so far, the Cottontail Raceway episode in Season 7, when all the villagers do like a Mario Kart race for a statue. I love how Sinister Strange thinks he's about to win the race, and then he wrecks, and then he has to yell at the fairies yet again for their incompetence. He's so unlucky, and that's what makes him so likable to me.
You must never mix magic and plumbing.
Oh, nonsense.
You fools! The race is over by now! Darn it! Why did I ever send Lightyear back? Granted, he didn't have a car, but he probably could have done a better job than this!
Tongue-in-cheek humor like that is why I enjoy Season 7, although I feel like I'm gonna enjoy Season 8 a lot more. Next question. Stephanie Myers asks, do you think Sinister could defeat Linksy or any of the other characters in the series? Well, yes, I think I could defeat all of them, if it weren't for my minions getting in the way. I mean, honestly, every time victory seems so close at hand, one of my minions has to come and screw it all up for me. But that's just the life of a sorcerer, what can I say? Maximum Rumble asks me what is my freaking favorite form of Sinister Strange. Is it average form? Is it fire? Is it ice? Or is it earth? No. I like the form where Sinister Strange turns into a normal old man. The fire's cool too, I guess. Jack Derby asks, did you like your henchman, Wise Old Elf and Nanny Plume? Well, I certainly like them better than Buzz Lightyear. Honestly, I think they add some pretty good comic relief. I can't believe how much sampling Lucas does for this series. But I'll say this much, I wouldn't necessarily mind if they were original characters rather than samples from other shows. But it is a neat idea. Ava John asks me what my favorite episode I did so far was. And I happen to already say it. It was Season 7, Episode 2, Cottontail's Raceway. Maxwell asks, apart from yourself, who is your favorite character in the series? Maxwell, you strange man, you know me too well. You know that my favorite character is myself. How did you know that? I like Monkey King just for the fact that the voice actress for him does such a wonderful performance, and it just came out of a Joker impression and it got turned into its own character. I think that's very cool. Theotech asks, do I find my character relatable? Apparently, being an ambitious try-hard and also having terrible luck makes for a pretty relatable character, wouldn't you say? I mean, we all have those days where we want to take over the world and strip everyone of their dignity, and then, you know, a bug flies into your throat and you're like, oh, well, it's gonna be one of those days, but you don't give up, because then that just proves to the whole world that you don't have what it takes, and I have what it takes. I know I'm a talented man. I just need people to know somehow. Short answer, yes. Ruby Rixton, are these even real people? Ruby Rixton asks, are you happy your character is returning another day with another scheme? Why wouldn't I be? That means I get to reprise my role over and over again. I will be Sinister Strange for the foreseeable future. Deal with it. Now, here's a good final question. Simon Stegg asks, did you watch the previous episodes before taking up the role so you could understand where your character was at in the story? Surprisingly, not at first, because I wasn't aware that it was 6 seasons in when I auditioned for it. So when my first episode came out, I'm like, wait, season 6? Oh. Well, and then I went back and I skimmed through all of it so I could understand it. It was really interesting because it started out as Lucas Green pointing a camera at a monitor and dubbing his slideshow in real time. And now it's moved on quite a bit, and he doesn't do all the voices anymore because he's got voice actors now. And that was a over the years thing. So in that sense, it's a very inspirational story, and I'm happy to be a part of it because it just keeps getting better and better. And that is the Lynxy series, and that is all the questions. So thank you for your questions, and thank you for listening. I've been Nintendo Coke Bear, the voice of Sinister Strange. Please go watch the Lynxy series if you want, because I work on it. And bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye.